Hi guys, I wanted to showcase the augments that they are adding to Predecessor, which will impact the game immensely. So, first off, I'm gonna go over the general augments. This one you like select for every hero, and then we'll go over the hero augments that are special to each hero themselves. So, here we have the first one is Ferocity. I'm so sorry if I say things wrong, like, English is not my main language, so I'll probably say a lot of things wrong. I'm sorry in advance, but this one heal for 4% of damage dealt to heroes. And then we have Ultimatum. Your ultimate ability deals 6% more damage. Definition. Your heals and shields are 5% stronger. This is gonna be your support item. Support augment. Regenerator. When damaged by heroes, restore 3 plus 2% missing health over 5 seconds. Techno Caress. Basic attacks reduce your ability cooldowns by 0.15 seconds on hit. And then we have the second space, the second thing that you choose. Farmer. Farmer deals 7% more damage to minions and monsters. Alchemist. Dealing ability damage to heroes restores plus 2% max mana over 4 seconds. Roamer. While out of combat, gain 5% movement speed. This is probably gonna be the main thing that everyone is gonna be using, because it gives you such a huge advantage to get everywhere faster and run away. Steadfast. While immobilized, gain 12% tenacity and 5% damage reduction for 2 seconds. Executioner. Deal 6% more damage to heroes below 40% max health. So these are like the augments that we select for everyone, like everyone can select this. And then we're going over the hero augments. So we start off with Aurora. Ice Age. Glacial Charge travels 25% further. That's her ice wall. Frozen Fury. Froststorm grants 10 to 34% attack speed while active, increases with hero level. This will be nice with a prophecy build for Aurora. Deep Freeze. Cryoseism's area of effect is 20% larger. That's her ultimate. And
Hello,
then
everyone.
we're going to counters. Shadow Strike. Basic attacks against heroes reduce Shadow Slip's cooldown by 8%. Dungeon Slash. Blade Siphon deals 15% more damage to isolated targets. Bloodwell. Take down, summon a pool of blood with 18 charges for 120 seconds. While standing in the pool, Countess consumes a charge to restore 2% max health and 2.5% max mana over 0.25 seconds. We got Crunch. Combo Crunch. Dealing damage with Cross Crunch grants 5% attack speed for 3 seconds, stacking up to 6 times. Lunge Crunch. Forward Crunch travels 20% further. That's gonna be nice. Falcon Crunch. Empowered Right Crunch launches Crunch 4 times higher when used mid-air. Its cooldown is 50% longer when it when this occurs. Time for action. Momentum boost. Rocket boots sorry. Also grants yourself and nearby allies 30% decaying movement speed over 3 seconds. That sounds really good. Fountain efficiency. Fountain disruptor's cooldown is decreased by 15% when it damages a hero. Ionic Surge. Ion Strike's stun radius is increased by 30%. Upon stunning, it shreds armors by 20% for 3 seconds. That's also really awesome, good stuff.
Right. I'm not ready for anything. Don't even know why I'm here.
Drongo. Smoke therapy. While standing in gag grenade, yourself and allied heroes restore 40 to 590 health over its lifetime. Increases with hero level. Bring the boom. Red rounds deals 30% of its damage to nearby enemies upon exploding. Threat Spray. Sharp nose cannon's cooldown is reduced by 85%, but it deals 60% less damage. Gonna be nice for escaping. Countering other people. Have some interesting ones there as well. If you wanna play Drongo support, now is your chance.
I don't like it here.
Bang Mountain. A Glorious Glaive. Killing enemy units restores 2% of missing health. Increased to 35% for Earth Shatter executions. Imperial Duelist. Your basic attacks debuff targets for 3 seconds. Against debuff targets, deal 5% more damage and take 5% less damage. Oh yeah. Earth Shatter also knocks up enemies and stuns for a short duration. Nice. Give Feng Mao a stun. Nice. Oh boy.
Onward.
Wow. Gadget.
Buckle up.
Blast Zone. Sticky Mines explosion radius is increased by 25%. Autolook amp. Seek and Destroy's homing speed is increased by 25%. Good luck running away from it now. Iron Barrier Security Gate grants yourself and allied heroes a 50 plus 35% magic damage. Shield for 3% when they first pass through. So your magic is scaling. Okay. Gadget support also. Gideon.
Ah, peace and quiet.
Event Horizon. Cosmic Rift deals an additional plus 5% targets max health damage to enemies in the center. Abyssal Mantle. Upon activating Black Hole, gain a 50 plus 200% shield for 4 seconds. Okay. Infinite Impact. Void Breach has infinite ring. Yep. That's gonna be painful.
Party comrades,
A Grey
fight in the
Stone.
offing.
Close Cups. Make Way deals 15% increased damage to the nearest enemy units. Greystone is already getting banned. Oops. Imperial Soul. Stone for its soul deals 12% more damage and its radius is 20% larger. Tainted Oath. Sacred Oath applies 50% blight to enemies for 4.5 seconds.
not great.
Roxy Grux. Warlord's Might. Warlord's Challenge's duration is increased by 0.3 seconds on hit, decreased to 0.15 seconds for non-heroes. Lust for Bloods. Heal for 4 to 12.5% of damage dealt to enemies afflicted with max bloodlust stacks. Increases with hero level. Chieftain's Blink. Reduce your blink cooldown by 30%. Howitzer. Blast off. Landmine Blast targets 30% further. Combat Thrusters gain 40%, 80%, 200% movement speed during Make It Rain. Howitzer is gonna be flying all over the place with his ult. Sniper Shells. Howitzer's basic attacks grant him 3.5% total attack speed for 4.5 seconds, stacking up to 6 times. Galari.
Your death is my mission. Nothing more.
Execution. Mandate. Takedowns reduce current basic ability cooldowns by 50%. Deadly Finesse. Damaging heroes with crippling dagger reduces its cooldown by 1.5 seconds and refunds 20 mana. Critical Override. Kalari's abilities can critically strike, but her critical damage is decreased by 35%.
It'll be quick.
Samara. Feral Ambush. Ambush's range is increased by 15%. Jungle Invasion. Based on hero level, gain 5 to 22 physical power, while in the jungle increase to 10 to 44 in the enemy jungle. Minion Regeneration. Spirit Regeneration also grants health regeneration against minions. Hero.
The hunt is on.
Bringer of Mercy. Mercy costs 10 less mana and reduces Kira's current ability cooldowns by 1 second upon dealing damage. Dusk Embrace. Dusk deals an additional plus 8% targets missing health damage to enemies afflicted with max wrath stacks. Siphoning Purge. Purge heals for 15% of its damage dealt to heroes. More durable.
Time to focus.
Gwen. Slayer of the Heavens. Strike of the Heavens deals 20% more damage and reduces cooldowns by 30% more. Aura of the Heavens. Gain 3% Omnifam. Nearby allied heroes gain 5% Omnifam. Guess maybe you wanna run Quang support. Heavenly Tactician. Fury of the Heavens cooldown is reduced by 20 seconds and Quang no longer retrieves his Heavenly Blade upon recalling. So this is like the OG Paragon. You can just leave your sword at a lane or at an objective and just from base immediately go straight back to there.
With this sword, I clear the way.
You ready?
Devastating Bombs. Void Bomb deals 15% more damage to isolated targets. Combat Veteran. Passively gain 0.1 to 2 experience each second. Increases with hero level. to get the passive of Belika faster. You get like better stuff for your abilities. Belika's basic attacks also deal plus 10% magical damage on hits. So prophecy. Got attacks.
You ready?
Mori. Gosh. Spirit Threat. Morriga's basic attack threats 4% magical armor for 4 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. Ritual of Death. Takedowns decrease Curse's cooldown by 20 seconds. Cursed Infestation. Hive deals 10% more damage and has 10% increased range. Myrtle.
Somebody hear a call for the legend?
Sting Operation. Myrtle gains 2 additional max static trap charges. Justice Breach. Shots fired now pierces units and has plus 300 additional range. Martial Law. Long Arm of the Law deals 12% more damage and grants plus 50 gold on hero kill.
On the job again.
Extra damage
without fear.
Mario. Circuit Reset. Oh my god, I cannot say it. Versus current ability cooldown by 1.5 seconds when it shields a hero. Aerial Assistance. Reversal of Fortune cleanses the ally it is used on and grants them 1.75 seconds of CC immunity. Damn. That's really nice. But like Kira or something when she's doing her ult. Gideon. Essence Nullifier. Serenity's damage also drains 10 plus 2, 4, 6, 8 to 10% target's current mana. Dealing it as true damage.
The possibilities.
Narvish. Berserker Beat. Mars also grants allies 12, 15, 18, 21 to 24% attack speed. Rhythmic Recharge. Narvish restores mana equal to 10% of damage received. Sparkles of Terror. Each hit of Crest Bang Boom shreds 2.5% armors for 3 seconds. Face.
Confidence is a thing. I get that.
Basic supports. Essence Catalyst also restores your linked allies' mana by plus 10% targets missing mana over the duration. Final Flash. Energy Lens is 30% shorter but deals 15, 25, 35, 45 to 65% more damage. Kindred Surge. Hyperflux grants 10% more movement speed and 1.5% missing. I think that's like missing health regen for its duration.
Hey.
Rampage. The Rumbling. Rumble has no cooldown, but it deals 35% less damage, costs 10 more mana, and slows Rampage by 60% while active. Rock and all. Builder Throw can be ripped out mid-air. It also deals 0 to 80% more damage based on distance thrown, kept at 6,000 units. Tiny Titan. Behemoth shrinks Rampage instead, granting him no combat penalty and 70% total attack speed, but he receives 35% more damage. Interesting, I'm curious to see this one in action. Revenant.
This ain't gonna take
Quick
long.
draw. Revenant reloads 30% faster. Spectral Bounty. While in the Netherrealm, steal 6% of the target's physical and magical power. If you kill them, gain 50% of it permanently. That's only 3% of what they got. So I don't think that's gonna be a lot total. Hellfire Blast. Hellfire rounds forward shot deals 8% more damage and ignores 40% bonus physical armor. Victor.
Have you done this before?
Brutal Chains. Whiplash has 10% more range. Successful hits reduce its cooldown by 30%. Current Overload. Electrocute grants 8% more movement speed and deals 30% more damage to monsters. That's gonna be for Victor Jungle. Wanton Warden. Regenerate health equal to 5 to 8% of damage taken over 5 seconds. Increases with hero level.
You enjoy.
Victory
Sarah?
is assured.
Vital Resonance. Fallen Grace's visage restores 150% health on pickup. Physical power. Red Unleashed. Target gains 20% critical strike chance while Heresy is active. Crushing Descent. Crushing Descent. Ascent now stuns for 0.4 seconds when it deals damage. Well, gonna be banning Sarah still.
How can they imagine themselves our equal?
Suffolk. Unholy Pursuit. The Phantom Rush grants 2 souls when it damages a hero. Its cooldown also resets when Colossal blow hits a hero. Grim Harvest. Tymphon now executes enemies that fall below 5% max health. Gravebreaker. Colossal Blow's knockback is 25% stronger. Each soul tier increases this by 25% more. Yeah, I'm curious to see that in action too.
Looks like
Shimby.
it's showtime.
Showstopper. Rushing Beat applies 2 stacks of track to heroes upon damaging them. Bites per minute. Ability hits reduce biting melodies cooldown by 1% more. Natural Talents. Upon killing a camp leader, permanently gain 0.5 ability haste.
Oh yeah.
Your tech is
Skylar?
cute. Mine's gonna blow you away.
Plasma Barrage. Plasma Grenade reduces its own cooldown by 3.5 seconds when attaching to an enemy hero. Bukalot. Suppressive Fire. While Air Assault is active, basic attack range is increased by 12%. That seems nice for me. I usually am too far away to hit my shots when I'm flying in the sky. Atomized Artillery. Atomizer fires 3 blasts in succession, each dealing 42% of the original damage. Okay. So if you miss one, you're still fine. Yep.
Don't worry, I've got
May
this
my
one.
arrows fly
Sparrow?
swift and true.
Endless Hunts. Takedowns reset Sparrow's basic ability cooldowns. Felt Stalker. Upon activating heightened senses, Sparrow enters stealth and gains 35% movement speed for 1.5 seconds. So we finally get some mobility for Sparrow. Inner Fury. Inner Fire now releases a fan of 5 arrows, has 8% more range, and fires 2 more fillets.
There must be.
Stand behind me.
More mobility. Steel, Bulldozer. While using Bull Rush, become unstoppable and gain 50% damage reduction. Okay. We're stunning Steel when he's doing that. Colossal Crash. Shield Slam has 35% longer range and nukes back enemies on impact instead. Adaptive Force Shield now has 2 charges, but it's reduced in size.
Forward.
The Fae
We are the Amaran.
Natural
We are the
Infusion. Damaging heroes with Harvest Nettles grants 8 ability haste for 5 seconds, stacking infinitely. Wild Growth. Bramble Patch has 40% more range. What? Holy shit, okay. That seems fun. I'd like to try that. Verdant Embrace. Untamed Growth also heals yourself and allies for 30 plus 36% magic. Over its duration, healing repeats on explosion. I'm really curious about this as well. That's gonna work out. Okay. Yeah, I'm curious.
I'm your guy.
Sunlust. Grenadier. Vortex Grenades has 1 additional max charge. Rocket Dash grants 1 charge on use. Amplified Burst. Vaporize has 15% more range. Yeah. Okay. Hot Shot. Sentinel pushes back nearby enemies. Its force increasing the closer they are to you. Good.
Worth a shot.
I love
Raid.
this team. For this match, anyway.
Mystic Marksman. Knock. Deals magical damage instead. Illusionist. Surprise. Grants it effects to nearby allied heroes, but its cooldown is... Oh, that's... Okay. So everyone is gonna go in fizz. You can surprise the enemy team. Your team. Yeah. Sniper's Bounty. Killing blows from Knock grants plus 5 gold, increase to plus 30 gold for heroes. I don't know, guys.
Gear checked and ready for combat?
Who will I trick this time?
From up high, high impact's height damage is no longer capped to 1500 units, now dealing more damage at greater heights. Masterful Mimicry. Gain 1 more max clone and generate a stack of hair every 4 seconds. Prosperous Pass. Body Stance kills grant plus 4 gold. Spirit Stance kills restore plus 2% missing.
Who will I trick this time?
Dyrus.
My final challenge.
The Ascendant. Gain plus 10 health and plus 1 physical power every minute. What? Okay, but I mean every minute, so like 20 minutes you have like 20 physical power. Okay. Master of Spears. Spear of Near's cooldown is only 40% longer when thrown. It's only 40% longer when thrown? I don't know, I don't really play Sirens. Prosperity. Oh yeah. So you have to like immediately throw it instead of waiting the full time. Flow state. Fate's cooldown is 50% lower, 15% lower, and its cooldown resets on takedown. Then we got Sing.
By my calculations, this battle is already over.
Heal Matrix. Infuse now has 2 charges, but heals 10% less. Terminal treatments. Infuses on-hit damage increases by 0 to 60% based on target's missing health. Disc of Demise. Ricochet. Bounces 25% further, and each hit reduces its current cooldown by 5%, increased to 10% for heroes. Okay. That seems nice. This might be. I don't know.
Good choice.
Curious to try it out.
Welcome, the architect.
This Arcane Engine. Dealing ability damage to heroes grants you 2% movement speed for 1.5 seconds. Stacking infinitely. 0.15 seconds cooldown. Wait. Gonna be fast as fuck, boy. Mana Catalyst. Restore mana equal to 10% of damage dealt to heroes. Reduced by 2% for non-heroes. Basic attacks restore 2 times more. Synaptic Shock. Synaptic Obliterator has 50% more range and slows for 50% longer. Yeah.
Target locked. Ready for
Forest.
combat.
Bolster Barricade. While Tesseract Core is active, gain 15% increased armors. Savage Shred. Detection Protocol marks threats 35% physical armor for 4.5 seconds when consumed. This is gonna be a really good one. Apex Hunter. Chrono Swipe deals 60% more damage to heroes below 25% max health.
You have selected combat mode.
System Restore. Looking at the ability with Energy Shield restores 30 plus 80% missing health. And grants... I think that's missing. I'm not sure. And grants 25% decaying movement speed over 2 seconds. That seems good. Reboot X. Triggering Pulse Fire reduces your current basic ability cooldowns by 50%. Instant Reload. Killing an enemy hero with GTFO allows it to be recast for seconds.
We have arrived.
The Turn Maniac. Increase your maximum number of turns to 4. Badlands Bell. Bulk deals an additional 8% target's missing health damage and knocks back 30% further. Hold this. Molotov permanently gains +3 explosion damage against heroes each time its explosion hits one. Okay. Morn. Nightmare Extractor. Casting an ability reduces the cooldown of extract by 20%. Contaminated Eclipse. Eclipse applies contagion to all heroes on activation. Contagion. So that means they will get damage. And that is to all heroes. Yeah. Might be able to use it like more Yiga shuttles. This someone with 1 HP. Yeah, this is gonna be Dreadful Roots. If Abduct hits terrain, Morn pulls himself towards it. Iron Resolve. Wild Rush grants 15, 25, 35, 45 to 65% damage reduction while it's channeling. X Retrieval. Highland Hurl can be picked up, reducing its cooldown by 40%. Harriser's Will. While Unstoppable Force is active, gain a stack of Harriser every 0.7 seconds. Harriser. Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, that battlefield. Let's show them what a first
Yin.
guardian can do.
Energy Transfer. Deflecting a projectile grants 20% decay movement speed over 2 seconds and a 44 to 350 shield for 3 seconds. Serpent's Blessing. Lash Kick's cooldown is reduced by 50% when used on terrain. Storm of Salvation. Windburn lasts for 2 seconds longer and grants +1% missing health. Healing on hits while active. Healing is 20% effective against non-heroes. Hmm. 20% effective against non-heroes. So, what? You can heal minions? What? I don't understand.
Those aren't enemies.
Another day, another demon in need of retribution.
Hallowed Reverberation? Hallowed Strikes gains 150 additional range and bounces 2 more times. Soul Weaver. Soulstorm grants 20% plus 5% per hero hit damage reduction while active. Its cooldown is 10% lower. A Pyramidal Surge. Destroying Torn Spirits grants 25% decay movement speed over 3 seconds. Okay.
This realm has been
Well,
corrupted.
this was
I
it
will not
for
stand
the
for it any
augments. I hope you guys like it and are looking forward to it. I've seen some augments that I'm really scared for, and we'll see how it plays out in game. Have a good day, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.